Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show, presented Smack the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. Coming up, Mercedes Moné defends the TBS Championship against Mina. And Mercedes continue her momentum and she'll be posting in go for the Women's Championship. That's all in the biggest show in AEW history in Dallas. We'll talk about that as well. But we get things kicking off with this madman right here. Hangman Adam Page has an answer, a challenge to the champion, Jon Moxley, to accept and get the Pro Wrestling Show started right here, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Big Dix here. Glad you joined us on the Pro Wrestling Show. Go ahead and go to history of pro wrestling here. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe and share and tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you can get subscribe on the Pro Wrestling Show. We ain't gonna waste no time whatsoever. We're gonna get things started right here, right now, with Moxley being challenged for his world championship. Jon Moxley, we haven't seen the AEW title in quite some time. Jon Moxley being challenged by Hangman Page. We know they're gonna have their match at All In for the world title, but Hangman wants to add another caveat to the match. Hangman wants a Texas death match, and Jon Moxley was kind of a little bit reluctant at first. He didn't want to put the championship on the line in a Texas death match. That might be the only case he's going to do so in order to do it. But you said that could be the case, the Texas death match. But Hangman Page said something to Moxley that, hey, you're gonna defend that championship against me in a Texas death match, meaning that I'll do any and everything to need to do to win the AEW title and do so in that Texas death match and stuff. Well, Heyman did do something real. He'll do absolutely anything, and I mean absolutely anything to win to win the championship back. Hangman said that he'll put the championship on. He'll do what he needs to do, and Hangman proved it tonight by taking out. If we can find it, what he did tonight. I mean, it was really really cruel and cold what he did, but it was that. I mean, he never did expect it, but hey, in this business, you never know what to expect. But hey man, I think Marina got laid out by out her troubles and stuff by Hangman and stuff. What she did, we can find that right quick. No, it's MJL. Well, we'll tell you that Marina Sharina got caught in the place at the wrong time in the wrong place. She got clothesline for her troubles. Say that. But we know that Heyman will get a shot at Mox for the world championship, but this time in a Texas death match. So we'll see. Um, Heyman can live on his word. We'll see on that. Well, we told you this right here. Um, Timeless Tony Storm, Timeless one Tony Storm. She was promoting the Superman movie with Lois Lane. Tony Storm's gonna have her hands full. Oh yeah, being the world champion and all. She's gonna set defend the championship against Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné was in action. Mercedes Moné defeated Mika. Defeated Mika. Well, Harry Monet was part of the WWE Evolution show back in 2018. Now, mm, with almost 8 years later, 7 years later, something like that, she won't be a part of it, but she'll be going head to head with WWE. Um, well, she'll be in Dallas challenging for the Women's Championship. Mercedes countdown right here. What her expectations was right here. What her favorite matches was. We can show a glimpse. What her favorite matches was right here. Mercedes said Brooklyn, I guess, against Bailey. WrestleMania 37 against Bianca. Hell in a Cell against Becky Lynch. Anything with Oscar. Full Gear Worlds in Tokyo Dome. Oh, Mercedes, better known Sasha Banks, and she had a list. I think some of the matches, I liked her matches against Bailey. I want to watch that match again because that match was so good. It was damn. It was 10 years ago. Good God. Well as WrestleMania match against Bianca, which it was two African American women being the main event of WrestleMania, and the Hell in a Cell match against Bailey. Yeah, so Sasha B put some bangers as well. Speaking of that, we can see what Sasha won her match tonight over Mika. She defeated Mika tonight, leaving the cause and leaving the charge on Mika. Mika kind of looking like we saw that. Well, you'll see that and them MJF getting himself ready for the men's casino bout gauntlet match. MJF is going to be part of that match with the Hurt Syndicate. MJF still having problems with Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe trying to say about his male anatomy. Well, what does Mark Briscoe know about MJF's thing? None of they just do that. Let's just say that saying MJF has a time, like you know what you put in the words. MJF not studying that. MJF trying to get ready for this men gauntlet match. He's gonna have his hands full as well as his stable mates, the Hurt Syndicate. They're gonna have their hands full as well. Hurt Syndicate being challenged by Kevin Knight and Speedball Mike Bailey match. So you see the Hurt Syndicate and stuff. So there's a lot going on with that. See a lot of tag teams. Speaking of tag teams, we know that Swerve Strickland and the Will Ospreay, they're going to be a match against the Young Bucks. They want the Young Bucks to put their EVP titles on the line. The Young Bucks was kind of iffy about it, but the Young Bucks agreed. And the Young Bucks saying that um, Swerve and Will Ospreay must put something else on the line as well. Well, Swerve Ospreay made it on behalf of both members of the teams that they will not challenge for the world championships for over a year. That doesn't make no sense whatsoever. I mean, you know they're gonna be future world champions. Just didn't make no sense. But I guess they had to do something to make the storyline look interesting. I guess. Well, they was in action. They won their match tonight. Swerve versus the Bucks, 1-on-1 in a tag team match. The Bucks lose. They're no longer the executive vice presidents of AEW. They're going to be better known as the founding the founders of AEW. But Swerve and Osprey lose. They can no longer challenge for the world championship for under a year. So a lot of stipulations added. So we'll see if there's going to be with Swerve and then won their match against the Beast Mortos in heroes villain type situation. So we saw that as well. I guess they're trying to promote that Superman movie. On the hell out of it. So hey, we'll see how that's gonna go and stuff. But well, I guess what I'm say is Renee. She attacked both Mina and what's her name? Tony Storm laying them both out. So you saw how that went down. Well, we get to the main event. The main event was uh, Okada taking on love that dude name. He Okada won, but Ken Omega came and made the save for his friend. They call themselves the Golden Lovers or something like that. And he made the save for him. But you can tell there are cracks in the Don Callis family already. But take a shit and what's his name? They're kind of building that as well. So we'll see I think it's gonna go down. All right, that ends the AEW ring report. Let's move over to wrestling hot topics. On wrestling hot topics, we want to wish none other than the greatest of all time, one of the greatest of all time, greatest technical wrestlers, scientific wrestlers in the WWE and all wrestling. Bret the Hitman Hart celebrating his 68th birthday. Happy birthday to the Hitman. Bret Hart turned 68 years old. Bret Hart, this recently was had a match in the WWE Hall of Fame. His one of the first matches with him versus Stone Cold in the submission match from WrestleMania 13. So Bret Hart doing that. This is a classic picture of Bret Hart holding the WWE Championship during the time Bret Hart was WWE Champion. So happy birthday to the Hitman. Speaking of that, Britt Baker. We've hearing rumors and reports that Britt Baker may be leaving AEW, may not be leaving AEW. They say she want to get out of contract. We don't know what's going on and how this all um, playing out. It's kind of crazy to me when you think about it. Britt Baker leaving AEW when she was one of the founding women members of AEW, but you never know with Britt Baker and how she's going to go, and we don't know the whole story until we get the facts. So keep an eye on that for you right here, folks. Speaking of that, Roman Reigns, we're hearing that Roman Reigns quietly having 6 kids. Good God, Roman Reigns, Rikishi, and Jacob Fatu. It's like they're competing against each other, but like we said, we saw that how that's gonna do and stuff like that. But like I said, we're gonna do that. So hey, we see when the that could be you know put we kind of see all that, but however that's gonna be coming forward and stuff like that. Roman Reigns and all the family. So hey, we see how that's gonna be. Congratulations in order for Roman. Yes. Well, I guess that's gonna do it here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We talked about a lot. We tried to do a rundown to give you everything we need to give you. So for me being Kendra Dix, I guess we're gonna leave you with the I guess Swerve. I guess Swerve and what's his name? Will Ospreay. Can they script the the Young Bucks out of their power? We're gonna find out and see if they can do it. We'll have the AEW get the outcome, and all in predict the outcome. All in review. All are gonna be in separate entities, separate episodes and videos for you. As well as the Evolution, Grand American Man, Saturday Night Management. Busy next week. Really busy. I tell you that right now. So, thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I've been your host, Dick, saying so long. Thanks for watching the Pro Wrestling Show. We'll see you.